wide-legged child's pose. Hi, John. Your feet can be tucked under if you want a toe stretch, or flatten them down and just sit your booty back, reach your hands forward, and just arrive on your space, your mat. Start to take some nice deep breaths into the back of your lungs, the sides of your ribs, your lower back. Arms can be whatever they'd like to be for the next 30 seconds. As you inhale, try to let that belly button come closer to the mat. Smooth out your breath. Try to give me nice long inhales. And when you're ready, I want you to lift up your right arm slightly and take the edge of your finger on the pinky and press it down into the mat. Like you're trying to leave a line on the mat with your pinky edge finger. Keep pushing down. You should feel the whole arm light up. You should feel your lats down your right side body light up. You've got another 15 seconds. And gently come out of that pressure on the right side, and let's change to the left side. Left pinky edge drives down, your elbow lifts. Envision leaving an imprint of your finger line in that mat. Thumb is up to the ceiling, arms are on. And gently release it, take your palm down, come over the elbows, over the wrists, and come back again. Back and forth. Ellen, you may have to mute yourself, love. I think I heard something. Hang on, let me see if I did. Yeah, Ellen, you might want to mute yourself in a second because your camera's going to go to you. Only takes a little tiny sound. You got it. Back and forth, everybody. Move those hips towards the mat. Send them back for me. 3 more. 2. Nice movement in those hips. 1. Come back over the wrists. Bring the knees in. You're in a nice quadruped. Morning, Gina. Quadruped position. Knees under hips, hands under elbows and shoulders. Just a tiny circle forward and to the right. Like there's a little pendulum hanging off your heart. Little circles to the right. Now when you're ready, start to take your hips out and make a bigger circle. Try to move your ribs out to the side. As big of a circle as you can go, as flexible and movable and fluid as you can give me here. Even feel like you're moving your back in a little cat and cow action. Morning, Doreen. What a good way to start the day right here. Cat, cow, big circles to the right. 2 more to the right. And last one. Come back to the center. Let's do our little pendulums to the left now. Just to the left, nice and small. Start small, get a little bigger. Take the hips out to the side. Move the shoulders. Nobody's watching you here. Just move as much and big as you can. How many directions can you go with your body here? get your hips all the way back to your heels. Feel really nice. So we've been sleeping and laying in one place. Should feel lovely. Give me 3 more here. 2. And last time. Come to the center. Awesome. We're going to thread our needle to get into our mid back. Bring the right arm out to the side, all the way up to the ceiling. And then thread it underneath. Come down onto the shoulder, onto the ear, onto the side here. Keep this arm active. You're trying to open your chest to the left. Keep that arm active on the left. You can stretch the arm out on the left, or you can bring it around and bind it. Yogi choice. You can send your left leg back. You can lift it up. Yep, that happens. Be kind to yourself, have a little laugh, that's okay. Take yourself down nice and slowly. Push into the left hand, come on up. And when you're ready, left side. Arm opens, thread it through. Open your heart to that right side. Stretch out your arm wherever you would like. Right leg back. Stay on the toes or lift. And come back down, come back in with the limbs. Push into your right hand. Come back to your quadruped. Awesome job. Curl your toes under. Let's lift up to our first down dog of the day. Lift it up. Turn your fingers out slightly and your toes in slightly. You've got a little bit of a pigeon toe. And then just push those heels back. Push your thighs back. Look between the toes back there with your head. Shoulder blades are pulling away from the ears and nice and wide in the back of your back here. Spread them apart. And then walk your feet out to the edges of the mat. And then see if you can give me a little bit of a bend. Nice flat back, and then lower the heels. So bend and stretch. You can go alternating or you can go together. Beautiful. You're making this lovely inverted V shape. Your sitting bones are the highest place. 4 more. 3. 2, and then hold those heels down. You can change the stance and come a little bit closer with your hands if you want to have your heels really be down on the floor. Play around with that. You've got another about 10 seconds. Slow your breathing. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale and lower the knees. Beautiful. Let's meet on our seat. Come on over. We're going to go into a nice figure 4 stretch for the hips and the seat, and we're going to hold it for a little bit. So when you're ready, lay down. Cross your right leg over, flex your foot. Try to drive your knee away and your hip down. Just take a second here to just feel this feeling. Feel what changes when you gently press the knee away.
We're going to make a lot of space here between the hip flexor on the other side and your top knee there. And when you're ready, if you're ready, reach around for that hamstring and pull your left leg in. Your head, neck, and shoulders lift. See if you can come back down to the floor. And again, you're still trying to connect your elbow and push the knee away if you can. Your left foot can do some ankle circles. Make sure you go in both directions with those ankle circles. You can do little rock and rolls right and left on your back. All suggestions here. You can relax your left foot to your left seat. Keep it there. Or you can stretch it to the ceiling and back down again. Getting a nice little hamstring activation here. Keep pushing the knee away because the focus is really that right glute and hip. And find a sweet place to hold it for 15 seconds, wherever you'd like to be. Try to deepen that stretch in that right seat by pushing that knee away a little bit more. And then I want you to drop your foot, the front foot, over to the side. And then catch your ankle with your hand. Take your right arm out to a T. So you're holding your ankle, you're relaxing your knees towards that left side. You're looking towards the right side if your neck allows. If you're not feeling a deep enough stretch in that right glute and hip, you can cross the legs nice and tight and drop them a little bit closer to the floor. That should have gone up into your side waist, your lower back here. Find your breath. Inhale. Hold. Let it go. Get a little deeper with that stretch. And gently bring your head back to the center. Bring your legs back to the center. Uncross them. Send them to the width of the mat and just move them right and left. Beautiful. Bring them up to tabletop. Hips, knees, shins parallel to the floor. Press your hands into your quads and just push. Pull your belly button down, imprint that spine and just push. If you want to lift your head, you can lift your head. You've got 30 seconds here to feel your core working. Should be braced. Keep resisting your thighs back, keep pushing your hands forward. You might be quivering. Do a little bit of core work here. Got 10 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. 3, you have 2, and relax your feet down. Windshield wiper those legs. And we're going to do figure 4 stretch on the other side. So when you're ready, I'm going to just swivel this way, cross it over. Gently press your knee away, put your hip flexor, push it down. And again, stay here for a little bit. There's always a tendency in life to go to the next move. Where are we doing? Just stay. Enjoy this. Flatten down your shoulder blades. Make sure this front foot is flexed. And then reach around for that hamstring and pull the leg in when you're ready. See if you can keep connecting that left elbow and pushing the left knee away from yourself. And let's find that front foot and do some little ankle circles. Don't get cracking happening here, which shows me how important ankle circles are. We're working a lot on our legs all the time. Make sure you go both directions. Make sure the head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed. Maybe rock it. Keep pushing that knee away. Keep getting that stretch on the left side. Maybe the heel relaxes completely on that front leg, or maybe it comes up and down. Find a nice place to stay, wherever that is for you. Find your breath, send it to that seat. If you have a hard time finding the elbow connection, you can release one hand from behind and gently push the knee away. But that's the sweetness, getting that knee away, feeling that glute and hip. And when you're ready, let's drop our figure four, come over with that foot all the way down. Maybe hold the ankle. Just feel how that feels. Let your knees relax organically to the floor. Look over your left hand. Be feeling that all the way up the left side of the waist. If you're not feeling enough feels, cross your knees a little tighter and let them go a little heavier to that side. Remember, it's a morning stretch. We don't want to come out aggressive. Let the gravity take your body where it needs to go in that direction. Find your breath. One last long set of inhales and exhales here. Fill up the ribs. Exhale. And gently return everything to the center. Uncross. And windshield wiper right and left. We're going to do that static core exercise, or you can extend one leg out in front of you. So come back to where you were, tabletop, both hands on both legs. Feel free to stay there, or you can bring your hands to the right side and stretch out your left leg and stay there. You've got 30 seconds. Again, you can lift your head up slightly. Push your belly down strongly. Your leg is going about 45 degrees if you're reaching that right leg, that left leg out. You have 8. Keep breathing. 6. Keep resisting, quad back, push forward for 4, 3, 2, and hug it in. Rock a little bit. And one more set. You're either doing the double leg or we take both hands over to that, to left side, right leg out. Just stay. Keep pushing the belly button down to the spine. There's absolutely nothing under that lower back. You're imprinting those lumbar spines right there. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and hug it in. Rock on that back. I'm going to do a passive bridge stretch to stretch those abdominals. Feet down, hips up. Nice release here. See if you can thread your hands under your tailbone on the floor. Bring the feet in maybe a little closer. Roll onto the shoulder blades, squeeze them down and together, and here you can arch up through your rib cage. Squeeze your glutes, keep them on. If you're in a yoga bridge, you might have a little back bend. If you don't like the little back bend, you can just have the nice flat front and back side of your body. Breathe. One more nice round of breath, 3 or 4 second inhale. Feel the front of those lungs expand, sides expand. And exhale and slowly come down. One bone at a time. Awesome. Hug your knees in. Rock up to the toes. Beautiful. We're going to meet in a 90-90 stretch. Right leg directly in front of the right hip. So you have your shin lined up with the front mat here. Your hip is right behind your knee. This hip and knee are out to the side. And your ankle is right behind your knee. Sit up nice and tall. And just lean forward, frame your heart over that front knee. Beautiful, right there. So your hips should be facing forward like headlights. If that back leg's hip is going over there, change it for me. That's it. Just breathe here. Start to push gently down on your front knee, all on your own. You don't need to push down on it physically. Just imagine pushing down and maybe come a little lower. Should be feeling a sensation in that front leg, the glute. Just come down flat back as much as you can here. Keep pushing down that knee into the floor in front of you. And then gently walk yourself up. Bring your hands behind you. Bring your legs up to the center and just go back and forth. And we're going to be landing on the other side. So I'm just going to swivel so that I'll end up facing you. Back and forth. And we're going to end up on the other side. So just land it. Again, you're making 90-degree angles. Front knee is in front of your hip. Check out that form. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders and hips facing the forward position, and frame your front knee. Where is your hip of the back leg? Is it over there? Draw it forward.
That's it. Now just let that knee gently push down into the floor. You'll feel your seat light up, maybe come a little lower. And you're not collapsing the torso, you're active here. Your core is in. The more you can just organically push down through that front knee, the more you'll feel that hip, seat, the thigh. Just breathe into those sensations. Listen to the awesome song. And gently walk your hands back up. Hand comes behind you, lift the knees to the ceiling and go back and forth again. Nice stretch. Let's do a little arm stretch for those of us that work our arms out every day. Land your knees to the ceiling, send your fingers back and lift your chest up. Beautiful. Maybe lift your seat and go a little further with the seat to feel the arms. Ooh. Did that get your attention? So the further away your bottom is from your hands, the more you're going to feel that. Open your heart. And lift your seat. Come back to the hands. Ooh, awesome job. Shake it out. That one's a little spicy in the arms in the morning. We're going to meet in a nice wide straddle. So just take your legs out as far as you can. Lift your seat. Try to glue those sitting bones down. Flex your feet to the ceiling. Bring your hands forward. And again, you're just going to hinge at the hip flexors forward an inch. And your inner thighs just lit up. I know they did. You might walk a little bit more forward. Remember, we're not trying to round down here. So if you can come a little bit more forward, keep the back straight, lift the heart forward. Keep those shoulders down. And walk your hands in. We're going to take the right elbow to the inside of the right knee and stretch over. Try to relax your neck here. No stress in the neck. Let it go wherever it wants to go with your head. And then use your top arm to pull you up and over to the other side. Think about that side bend. Don't worry about your head. Again, try not to roll your torso forward. Use your top arm, pull yourself back up. And one more forward bend. Come forward. And here I let you come down onto the elbows and round down into that shape. Your legs are dying and you hate that position. You can bring the soles of your feet together in this variation and fold it in here. You've got about 30 seconds wherever you would like to be. Find your breath again, 3 or 4 second inhale. Hold the exhale. Or hold the breath and then exhale. One more round of breath, just like that. Inhale. Expand those lungs in the back. And exhale. Walk your hands in.
Take a hold of your knees, bring the legs forward, and then just bring your right leg in, cross it over. See if you can hook your left elbow on the outside of your knee and twist for me. If you can't hook, just hold your knee, pull it into your chest. Nice and tall posture. Gently unwind and change sides. Left leg in, left leg crosses. You can hug, you can bring the elbow to the outside, swivel your back around.